Welcome back to another episode of Orlando Weekly Recap, where I'm going to be recapping what's happened in Orlando over the past, not week, because I haven't been doing these weekly for the longest time. I need a new name for this thing. Make sure you comment a new name for this below. Maybe Orlando Monthly Recap. That might work. But anyways, we're getting on to the first story, which is two new additions coming to the Lake Nona Town Center, which is pretty exciting. So we're getting a Japanese-inspired concept known as Nami in the Lake Nona Wave Hotel. It's going to be adjacent to the sculpture garden in the back. And you're also getting a Starbucks on the ground floor of the Donata mixed-use office building, set to come by the end of the year. The Starbucks is going to be right around 2,500 square feet. It will have outdoor patio space as well as drive-through. So I think this is going to be very heavily utilized by the people in Lake Nona. You got the people working upstairs. They're going to come down for their cup of coffee and snacks and that kind of thing. And then moving back over to Nami, this seems like it's going to be much more of a higher end experience. According to the Orlando Business Journal, the vice president of Tavistock, Jesse Blakely, is saying that this will highlight the collective talent from top chefs from all over the country. It will feature a 10-seat omakase counter style experience, so chef's choice. I think this is going to be very similar to Soseki. If you're not familiar, that's a restaurant in Winter Park, which is also a Michelin star restaurant since the Michelin Guide came to Orlando. So I think this is going to be really nice for that area. So you already have the Bacan there, you have the Havens Lounge, you have the living room, which is sort of like the bar situation there in the Wave Hotel, and then now you're going to have Nami as well, which by the way should be opening up this summer, and the Starbucks should be opening up closer to the end of the year. So really cool two new additions to the Lake Nona area, and there's still more to come. You got the One Performance Plaza. We know that a Naples-based medtech firm moved into the office space. They're the first tenant there, but below that is about 12,000 square feet of retail space, and so there should be some more exciting announcements coming from that front this year about things that are going to be opening. And so the town center is starting to get some more life into it, some more retail, exciting stuff. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and let's take a ride over to the Orlando International Airport for our second story, which is revolving around the Brightline. Brightline Unveiled is 37,000 plus square foot train station at the Orlando Airport this past week, and it looks fantastic. I can't wait to utilize this. As you can see here by some of the footage, they got this nice little bar area. It's called Mary Mary. You got the premium lounge, you got the check-in area. Just looks overall really sleek, really nice, really modern, and I think that's exactly what they were going for. In terms of pricing, smart class tickets are going to be right around $79, and for the premium class, which is one I'll be trying for the video, that's going to be $149. Now they're going to have 16 round trips daily, starting at 5 a.m. all the way till 8:50, and starting a little bit later and ending a little bit later in the Miami station. Now, I want your guys' feedback or input on this rather. Which time should I go? I want to go 5 a.m. because I want to, start the experience in the night, and then once I'm over in Miami, it's like morning time and it looks cinematic, but that's just my video brain going there. But let me know in the comments down below, what time would you ride the Brightline and what time should I ride the Brightline for that video. But really, there is so much buzz around this entire project. It seems like everybody's excited about this. I remember from the last recap that a lot of you said that you will utilize this, so it's right around the corner, second quarter of this year. Really excited for this to launch, but we're on to story number 3. Now, before I get to my third story, since we are friends here, I wanted to get your inputs for an upcoming video on this channel. This idea was sparked by a viewer, now a client. Shout out to DeVar from New York, soon to be Orlando. But I want to do a video tailored to your questions. You might be just like him and his family, thinking of or looking to move to the Orlando area, or you might live here already, whether you're a future buyer, seller, or whatever. If you just viewed the channel, I'd love to get your input, love to answer your questions. If you have a question about Orlando, somebody else probably has the same exact question. So we're gonna make a really nice community-centric video. Stay tuned on my Instagram for updates in regards to when this will be posted, but just wanted to put that here as I'll put it everywhere shortly. So make sure, comment down below, ask your questions, look forward to answering them. But on to story number 3, which is a mini Sunbridge. This 6,000 acre project has been lurking in the shadows for the past 2 years. Wheelock Communities bought the land back in 2021 for $150 million. You might know them by the communities such as Randall Park or Starkey Ranch in Tampa, but they oversee plenty of communities across the entire United States. And so they are bringing this one to St. Cloud, South St. Cloud, like really, really south St. Cloud. I almost want to call this South Cloud because of how far down it is. The community will be known as Waterland. They have entitlements for up to 17,000 homes. It's a lot of homes. And they also have entitlements for a future marina along Lake Toho, not to be confused with East Lake Toho, that's closer to the Lake Nona area. So for the first phase of this project, or the first 4 neighborhoods, if you will, they're gonna have over 2,300 single family units, over 600 multifamily units. It's gonna have 106,000 square feet of commercial space, a K through 8 school, and sort of a neighborhood and an amenity center as well. So I think this is cool. It's sort of in its own pocket. You see a lot of these micro mega projects popping up in Orlando. You got Waterland, which is what we're talking about. You also got the Grow closer to UCF, which I'm really excited about, which is the agri-hood of Orlando. And then you got another agri-hood popping up in Groveland that's revitalizing that downtown area in the near future. And so the more of these kind of mini mega projects, the better, I think, because you have something unique to attract somebody to maybe that character of living. And why I compare it to Sunbridge as being a mini Sunbridge is, one, the size, but also the concept seems very similar. It also has this very nature focused and outdoorsy type theme and brand to the community. As far as home builders go, the only one that has been announced to have a presence there so far is Lennar, but more should come Q4 of this year once they get final approval to start constructing. So if you're excited for that, let me know in the comments down below. If you think it's too much homes, let me know in the comments down below as well. And tell me, which project are you most excited for? Please don't forget to put your comments for that future video down in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching. If by chance you are looking to buy or sell a home here in Orlando, I'd love to partner with you as your real estate agent. So you can reach out to me, info@orlandowithmario.com, and I'll be so happy to get the process started with you. Thank you so much. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, take care.